My name is Sean Smith. I would like to thank you all for taking the time out of your busy schedule to accompany me on this fine day. I hope that during our time together you gain a bit of insight on myself and who I am. I would like to begin by stating that I am 27 years old, a veteran of the military, and a current student at Lamar University. In the next few minutes, I will inform you of how all those pieces fell into place. This is not a session for me to brag on myself, rather than give you a brief look into my past. I will begin by telling you all about my childhood. I'll avoid going into too much detail based on the small amount of time that we have. If I were to have a few hours, then maybe I could dive into that particular topic. I will conclude my speech with my military career and future aspirations for myself. Now that you all know what to expect, let's dive in. My life began in Beaumont, Texas on February 18, 1986 at St. Elizabeth Hospital. Oddly enough, I had a cousin that was starting her life on the same day, 56 minutes before. My parents were divorced when I was quite young, so this posed some small geographical changes throughout my childhood. We did live in a town where there was quite a bit of family and friends, so it was a fitting place to be. In my mind, as long as we were in Texas, then everything was going to be just fine. Quite a few of my summers were spent in Breaux Bridge, Louisiana, where my grandpa lived. This was where I would learn to ride horses and hone in on the cowboy skills that were being passed down to me from my elders. We were learning to be more than just Coca-Cola cowboys. I attended Hampshire Cadet for all of my elementary, intermediate, and high school curriculum. I graduated high school in 2004 from the aforementioned Hampshire Cadet. I had a typical high school life, hung out with friends, played football, and tried to avoid mischief whenever possible. I didn't graduate with honors or any other sort of accolades, but I still managed to receive the coveted diploma. Following graduation, I followed in the footsteps of my older brother and joined the Air Force. I left in August of 2004 to San Antonio for basic training. My Air Force career lasted 7 years. I was a fuel systems service craftsman at Little Rock Air Force Base for all 7 years. When I was discharged honorably following that. In easier terms, that meant I was a mechanic on the fuel systems of cargo aircraft. I deployed twice to Iraq, once for Operation Iraqi Freedom, and another for Operation Enduring Freedom. We were stationed on base, so there was really no combat, aside from the occasional mortar or rocket that was shot at. I realized that I did not want to make a career out of the Air Force, so when my contract was up, I decided not to re-enlist and head for home. I returned home for good in August of 2011, and unfortunately was unemployed for a couple months. I got a job with an industrial water purification company entitled MPW. I was a field service technician for 2 years. I did a lot of traveling at this time and put far too many miles on my truck, so I decided to make a change. I transferred within the company to a different job that allowed for an hourly salary. This also allowed me to have time to go to school, so I enrolled at Lamar University. I was tired of working hard and not earning enough money, so I decided to attend Lamar University with the hopes of earning a bachelor's degree in industrial engineering. It was a smart decision considering that, given my veteran status, I had a chance to earn that degree for free. Hopefully in 4 years I will have completed that degree and will be adding a new chapter to my life. My adult life has led me to this point, and I hope that this endeavor is worth all the hard work. So to recap a bit, I was born in 1986, graduated in 2004, was in the Air Force at Little Rock Air Force Base for 7 years, deployed twice to Iraq, and am currently attempting to earn a bachelor's degree in industrial engineering. Thank you very much for listening, and remember, I'm not a Coca-Cola salesman.